welcome back to my channel. Today I really want to look at 3 templates that you must have in your wedding planning business and the differences between them and how to use them. And I really wanted to do this video because I noticed that there was a ton of wedding planners who were confused between these documents, or who had one or maybe 2 but not the third, and one. It was all over the place, and I'm going to break it down for you real simple and real easy. Hi, I'm Jody Ann Rowe, founder of the Event Certificate and EventPlanningTemplates.com, and I work with event planners and wedding planners to help them get more leads into their business. If you're struggling to find leads, honestly, stop wasting time. Come on over to my website, www.eventcertificate.com, and let's chat. So I want to talk about 3 documents that you must have if you're a wedding planner when you're working with clients. I'm going to break down the difference between them and why you actually need to use each. So the first one I'm going to look at is your proposal. Yes, most wedding planners, event planners, they will have a proposal. You should have a proposal. It's almost mandatory because when you're working with clients, when a new client comes to you and they're asking about your services, they want to customize things, it's good to have a proposal, which is what you'll use to put together what you recommend for their event. So your proposal will essentially be outlining your services, your packages, what you recommend for the client, the next steps to working with you, more about you and your business, why they should hire you, and most importantly, how to actually begin the process of working with you. If you don't have a proposal in your business, you have a bigger problem, but you do need one because it's the document that will sell a client on your services. So often you will send a proposal after you've spoken to a client. So you might have a client that found you online, heard about you some other way on social media, something, and they'll say, I have a wedding, it has 200 people, I need this and I need that. How much do you think it would cost? This is where you'd put together a proposal that outlines all of it. It will put together the details, the cost, what you recommend, everything. But you also need to include information that's selling them on you and your services, right? So that's where you include information about yourself, information about the benefits to working with you, the next steps, how you work with clients, some client testimonials, things that's really gonna sell them on why they should move forward. Now, if you don't have a proposal, here's what you need to do. I'm going to link a template down below that's available in my template shop that you can purchase. It is a completely customizable template that you can just go in and change up your branding colors, your fonts, and make it pretty on your own. But it is already laid out in a format that is guaranteed to help you try to convert a potential client, right? It's pushing them toward booking you. And that's where you want them to be. Now, here's the other thing. If you're using a proposal and you don't currently have it in a format where you can easily customize it, because I've met this. I've met a client that was using a proposal from a graphic designer where every time she needed to make changes to the proposal, she had to go back to the graphic designer. You need to get away from that. The great thing about the template that I'm recommending and linking below is that it's on Canva. It's a free Canva account. You sign up and you can actually just go in and make changes as you need to. The other thing you can do is, if you're using a client relationship management system such as HONEYBOOK or Outplanner or Dubsado, any one of them, you can also have a proposal created inside the platform. And what that means is that when someone is coming to you, a lead is coming through your CRM, you're able to just send the proposal directly through that process. So if you're on HONEYBOOK, honestly, reach out to me. I offer a HONEYBOOK customization process where I show you how to set up your templates and do everything for you, your emails, your templates, your proposal, all of that done for you. We have a service. I'm linking it down below. Don't struggle on your own too long, and don't send out proposals that don't look good, right? Because you're trying to impress a potential client and get them to hire you. There's no playing around. The minute you miss this step, the minute you're not impressing at this stage, they're now a lost lead, right? So they're more valuable to you as a booked client. So this is not the step to be experimenting at. Now, the second template that you need to have is a pricing list and guide. Now, this is where I get a ton of questions. So a lot of times when I say this, a lot of people will say, well, why don't I just use my proposal? Here's the difference. So your pricing list and guide, I recommend using for price shopping potential clients. I'm going to say that again. price shopping potential clients. So often you'll have a potential client who will reach out to you. Maybe it's through the Knot or Wedding Wire, on your website or on social media somewhere, where all they want to know is price, right? They've messaged you and they say, here's what I think. How much do you charge? And you're trying to have a conversation. You're trying to get them to book a consultation. They're not interested in that. They just want to know cost. That's the only thing they're doing. They're price shopping. That's okay, right? Those clients are okay too. Here's the thing though. When you meet those clients, what you don't want to do is you don't want to just send them your price and that be it. And I've met a couple of people that do this. So they'll have somebody reach out and they say, how much it is to do a 300 person wedding. And they just respond and say, well, that's going to be $7,000 and that's it. You don't want to do that. So these people, okay, they don't want to go through the full process of having a consultation with you, having you sit with them and go through what they need and put together a custom proposal. That's okay, because your price list should do something similar. So your pricing list or guide should include your packages. Now, there will be no customization because they're not giving you enough information to offer that. But what you'll do is you still put together your packages with your starting from numbers. So here's my package. It's starting from this, but you still want to include information that will help to convert them. So what do you want to have in the price and listing guide? Well, you want to have a very lovely introduction. Tell them about you. Tell them about why you're the best. Tell them about the benefits of working with you. Even though they didn't ask, they just asked for price. But you want them to have that experience when they open this guide. So you want to tell them about you. You want to give them your packages. You want to give them a glimpse into your portfolio, right? Your amazing events that you've planned that are stunning. You need to wow them. You want to throw in some client testimonials. Let them see what other clients had to say about you, right? You want to give them that information. You also want to give them the steps. So now that they've seen this, what are the next steps? Should they now try to set up a consultation with you if they want to go deeper and get a custom proposal? Should they send you an email? Should they reach out by and have a phone call? Tell them what they should do next now that they have this information. So that's your price and list and guide. And I recommend to be used for price shopping clients. Now, the third document. That's your brochure, right? And a lot of people, again, I will get asked this. They say, well, I have a website. Why do I need a brochure? Here's the thing. Having a brochure is not mandatory. It's not mandatory at all. However, I've also seen a lot of the websites that you wedding planners have out there, and I've seen your gallery pages, and a lot of you just have one page with a bunch of images. They're not put together in a nice cohesive manner. I don't know which image go for which wedding, and I'm just assuming they're all the same. However, your brochure can help you to change that. So if you're not going to fix your website, then you need to at least put together a brochure that you have that you can send to everyone who needs it in a nicely formatted fashion. So your brochure is really going to be focused on selling your events. Your brochure should include the different type of events that you plan. Show actual highlights. When I say this, you should not have a document that just have a bunch of pictures from your different events. You want to have each page be focused on a specific event. You have a couple of images, but you should also have a summary or a story about the event so that a potential client can read it and basically see themselves in that event. You want to tell them about the wedding day, about the couple, what it was like, where it was held, right? You want to wow them. You want to touch their hearts, get that emotion going, and I promise you, you'll be getting bookings. So your brochure should be laying that out. But in addition to that, it should also be laying out how to connect with you and work with you, right? So once I've looked at all the pretty pictures, what's next? Well, if you want to be one of these pretty pictures, here's how to connect with me. Here's how to request a proposal. Here's how to learn more about how I can work with you. Here's how to set up a call, right? You need to be pushing them to take action. Now, I will often tell my clients to link this brochure to their first automated email. So if you have a CRM, which I'm hoping most of you do, you should have a series of automated emails for when a client reaches out to you. So if someone comes to your website and completes your contact form, they should automatically get an email back saying, thank you for submitting this form. I will get back to you shortly. I'm just reviewing your request. In the meantime, however, have a look at our brochure. It just shows a couple of our past events and how we've worked with our clients, right? So those 3 documents, they're all available in the template shop, and I'm actually going to link them. So I'm going to link the proposal, the price list, the brochure, all below for you so you can see them, see what that looks like. Because they're each very somewhat similar, but they serve very different purposes. And if you don't have all 3, get on it. It's an important thing to have when you're trying to really increase your lead generation and to convert potential customers. Especially if you're at the point where people keep coming to you, they're asking price, they're sending emails, and when you respond, they just disappear. It's time to step up your client process so that you know at least if your client interaction game is strong, the reason they're not booking is not because of you, it's something else. Now, as I said, I'm going to link them all below. What I'm also going to link below is my HONEYBOOK setup service, because I've seen so many of you using HONEYBOOK and you're using it wrong. I'm going to be honest, you're using it wrong. So you don't have any email automation set up, which means you're doing it all manually, and you have no template set up, which means that you're creating everything from scratch. That should not be happening. The point of a CRM is to make your life easier. If you don't have at least 15 automated emails in your workflow, you don't have it set up correctly. Or if you don't have all your templates already created, customized, branded to your business color and font, you're not using it correctly. Reach out to me, link below, and let's have a conversation. So thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.